Hi guys, what's up? Coach Leo here. As you guys can see, I changed the outfit a little bit. Today I'm gonna show you guys how is one. She's late, she's gonna pay burpees. And she was here like 1 hour ago. And now I'm the bad guy. And then, but beside the burpees, I'm gonna show you guys how is one class here on ground control. So now as you guys can see, record over there, the students are doing the warm-up.
Break up, let's move forward.
3 minutes of jogging, little skate, let's go forward, backward, front roll, back roll, to teach them how to do break falls too. And then we do position specific, and then we go to sparring. If we have a trial student, they stay on the wall, they just watch the sparring during 7 classes till they have enough knowledge to be able to spar. And then I put them with an easy roll or someone with more knowledge to help them to progress faster.
Back rolls.
So stay with us. Nervous every time I give him a task. He gets so nervous. I'm like his dad. He won't impress me or something. It's okay, Eduardo. I love you anyway.
Single legs and sprawl.
Keep working on the half guard. Once you guys get the basics, we can add more details and stuff, more variations. But for now, I just want you guys to do the basic sweep, basic coming up on the single leg, and the basic deep half. So today we're gonna do three scenarios here that happen a lot. It's pretty common. Eduardo, come here please. Connect your half guard on me. So every time you're here on the half guard, your opponent always gonna look to hug your head, get down the hook, and put your back on the ground. So the reaction to pass a half guard, guys, you guys have to spread your knees, keep your hip heavy here, like kind of like a half sprawl. And now I will put my hands on Eduardo in open space here. I'll stretch my arm, push his face, push his shoulder. So now I have this gap right here to put my arm under. I always look for underhook, okay guys? Now I can start hug Eduardo's head and put his back on the ground. One thing that you guys can do from to make your life easier to pass half guard is drop the hip. Once you have a good control of his head here, you hold in the armpit, or you even pass the lapel and you have a good control here with your shoulder on his face. Now you can do what? You can drop your hip beside his hip, step on the mat with your other leg. Okay, you can literally drop your hip on the ground. You're gonna have a better control here. If Eduardo try to bump me because my hip is on the ground, that's great. He's gonna have to open his guard and bump, open and bump. I will step, and I have a strong base here to put pressure and pass his guard. But only beginners do this. On the late blue belts and purple belt, they won't do that. So once you're here, and you have a good control of the half guard, you can scoop your hip a little bit till you can place your knee on his knee, or till you can step. So once you can step, all you gotta do is put more pressure on his face with your shoulder and kick his leg away. So now you can pass and get the 3 points. So again, he's gonna connect his half guard. What I'm gonna do never put your knees together here, okay guys? Because my hip is too high and it's easier for him to get under or get up. So you wanna open your knees, make your hip heavy, and put your weight on him now. Push him away. Okay, now I will get my arm underneath his arm. He's gonna be really tight, he's gonna let this happen, he's gonna try to follow me here. I will push his head, push whatever happens here to open space and get down the hook here. Once you get the underhook, you can look for the head and hug. If the lapel is here, amazing. Grab the lapel as tight as you can. The lapel gonna make your life way easier. Otherwise, you're gonna have to use both hands. Here. So the lapel will give you the advance because now you have one extra hand just to work. After you drop your hip, see? Drop your hip on the ground, keep the shoulder, push his leg till you can see your knee. See? My knee is out. He's closing his half guard. Above my knee, all I gotta do is move my foot next to his butt and push my knees out. So now I can step, pass. Okay, get to that position, put your hip on the ground, feel your balance a little bit. You can always scoop your hip so you can have enough space to step on his leg. If he try on the middle of the situation, you're scooping your hip, be aware if he try to bump you, because a lot of people forget about the balance, forget about the base, and the opponent bump, you touch your back on the ground, that's 2 points. So be aware if he open his guard to bump, you step and pass. Okay? Any questions? Let's try. Hands up. 1, 2. Fire it up. And now they have a quick break to drink water, go to the bathroom, and then we're gonna move ahead and explain the position of the day. We're working on the same thing that the students were working before, as you guys saw on the other video. We're gonna seal with the basic, which is half guard and deep half. So once the student get there, we're gonna get more advanced. So we're gonna start open the guard and just stuff more advanced. But not yet. We have too many white belts. The gym is brand new. We've been here for only 2 years. So we have more white belts than color belts. So that's why we have to be really basic on this stuff. So come with me. So now we're gonna put 10 minutes on the timer and let them do back and forth. I will walk around with Coach Marcus' help and add details and stuff. But this position should be hard. It's pretty basic. It's the easiest one to pass half guard. It's not too complicated. It's more for beginners. And 1 week we do 1 or 2 positions the entire week. And then after there, we add more advanced stuff. We always go basic, advanced, and go back to basic. So soon we're gonna have more classes on the schedule. We're gonna have beginners, we're gonna have intermediate and advanced. So we can have one class of advanced stuff, one class of fundamentals, which is really important. But it's not time yet, we're almost there. So now guys, we're gonna add one more situation where, let's say, your opponent work out legs a lot, so his legs pretty strong, and now you will go. You can't escape your foot from there at all, even if you kick and you feel like you're gonna get swept. It's about time. So we're gonna add more pressure and go to the mount position from there. So first, Eduardo gonna connect his half guard on me. So now I'm gonna make sure to stay heavy on him, not giving any space to him, because every movement from here is one more tool that I give to him. He's gonna wait for my mistake so he can advance from that position. So let's say if I'm here, Eduardo is protecting himself. He's doing nothing now besides protect himself. But I'm freaking out. I'm here like he's gonna find his way to sweep it. So every time you get in the position like that, you have to calm yourself down too and hold it. Don't let your opponent move. Wait to the right time. So now I'll start to put my pressure on him. We're gonna move little by little, both of us. He's gonna adjust himself, I will adjust myself. So I push and I get here. We got to this position. He lost all the battles, now I'm here. On the worst scenario for him. So now, I try everything. I try to come here, I try to push him away, I try to go for knee cuts, I try to put my foot out, nothing's working. But my knee's still out. So what I'm gonna do? My bottom knee, go that way everybody, please. So pay attention on this knee right here. I will hide my knee underneath his bottom knee. So I'm here, I'll do this. I'll push his hip up and hide my knee right here. That's important, okay guys? You cannot let his knee come on top, in between my hip and his hip. There's gonna be a problem. So make sure to trap his knee below your hip. So now you're gonna go across, touching your knee on the mat. Right here. So once you get to the situation, you're gonna go lower and lower. You see? Now I'm putting pressure on his chin. So then I can touch my forehead on the ground. Then use my foot to spread his leg. Okay, one more time. From here on the half guard, I put pressure, adjust myself. On the hook, on the head. Now I will bring this knee under his leg to trap his knee. My knee goes to the ground beside his hip. You see my knees following me? And I'm going lower and lower. Then my knee touches the ground. Now my forehead goes to the ground and my hip goes up. At the moment that I do this, I do kind of half a sprawl. My knees goes down to open his guard, and my shoulder goes up to make him look up like this. The normal reaction every time that you put your collarbone on your opponent's chin is to lift his low back. He's gonna do this because it hurts a lot. So if he lifts his low back, means that you're doing right. So keep putting pressure. He's gonna open the guard and let you pass. Okay? Any questions? Let's go. Hands up. 1, 2. Fire it up. 10 more minutes. So we add one more situation. 10 more minutes. So we do 20 minutes, 2 situations of the same position. So and after that, we're gonna go to the specific, where people can start from the close guard. And from there, the top has to pass, the bottom has to sweep or submit. And then we go to regular sparring. 1 hour of class, everybody gets happy. Everybody gets the jiu-jitsu get better, people, are improving. As you guys can see, Emmett is already doing his thing over there, giving Jessica a hard time. He's probably gonna sleep to the couch tonight. But that's it, guys. Stay with us if you want to learn more. I hope you guys like. We're gonna change a little bit the style of the videos. Gonna be more like a vlog every class. So stay tuned. See you guys on next.